Less than a year ago, I saw you at Media Day say,
I got a big goal this year of making a first team all defense, so I'm gonna try to go out there and make that happen.
how validating was it for you to feel, listen, once I got an opportunity, I belong in this league to be an impact player?
It was great. Obviously coming to Atlanta and getting the opportunity I did here, it was kind of like, I fit right in straight away, and the coach believed in me, my teammates believed in me, and I was just able to go out there and be myself and play my game. And I always believed in myself. I always knew what I was capable of doing. It was just about going out there and doing it, and being confident in myself, not being afraid, and going out there and making plays. So I got the opportunity to do it, and I made the most of it.
And so now this season, the expectation is much higher. The bar is set at a different standard. We're expecting the same defense, and we're expecting an improvement on the offensive end. What has Quinn spoken to about sort of specifically that he wants to see from him?
Yeah, he just wanted me to continue evolving my role, and obviously we've got some new guys coming in. The role might change a little bit, but I'm going to continue to go out there, guard the best player every night. Play up guys like Trey, become a more consistent shooter. Get to the foul line a little more. Knock down more free throws. So just continue to be that aggressive self that I know I can be. And I think my game is kind of it's plays off guys like Trey, and with KP coming in, he'll be a big part of me, and playing that back up point guard roles. So I'm just looking forward to going out there and showing the things that I've worked on this summer. The mid-range game, free throws, the shots. So looking to be more consistent there.
You obviously spent a lot of time back in Australia in the summer. What was the reaction like from friends and family and media requests and the attention you garnered? Because again, you didn't just have a good season, you had a really impactful season and an award-winning season. So what was it like being back in Australia?
Yeah, it was really fun. It was a lot, got home and knocked out all the media stuff straight away, and as the summer went on, it was just doing more appearances and stuff like that. Did a few kids camps as well, giving back that way. But the attention was a lot more this off season, and I enjoyed it, and it was good fun. But sometimes it can be a little too much. So I'm glad I'm back here and locked in and ready to get back to work.
Well, and we saw you putting in some work there in Australia with a lot of other NBA players at that new gym in Melbourne, courtside gym. Not just good to see so many guys out there playing, but how exciting is it for you? There's so many young guys playing at a high level in the NBA, and what that says about the future of Australian basketball.
No, it's huge. We haven't really ever had the run like we did in Australia with all those NBA guys, and I think at some stage it was like 7 NBA guys in one run. So just to have that in Australia with everyone coming back to Melbourne and wanting to get their work in at the courtside facility, it was really special, and something that if you want to become a great player, you can do as much one-on-one stuff with your coaches, and you train as you want, but you got to get out there and get real gameplay, get real live reps. So to get that against really good competition in Australia was fun, and it made me able to spend a little bit more time over there.
I saw Johnny Furphy was in a couple of those runs as well. He had a huge moment in Summer League.
No, Jim, I need Buddy to be healthy. Oh my goodness. Cocked it way back.
Was he flexing on a few of those guys? Was he showing that, like, hey, look at this dunk that he threw down?
Johnny doesn't talk, so he doesn't do that sort of stuff. But I told him, man, you got to walk around with your phone, show everyone that highlight. But he's a quiet kid. He just goes about his work, and I think he's going to have a really good year this year. He's looking good. In those runs, he's become more consistent. So I'm excited to see what he does this year.
Now, there's a big moment in your career coming up right now. Obviously, we're not going to get into the details of it right now, but we saw Josh went through it over the summer. He got a nice contract. You're in a different situation, the fact that you've still got 1 year guarantee. Now, again, I'm not looking for details, but if something gets done this year, it has to be done in the next couple of weeks. If not, it's next summer. How are you preparing for that process?
Yeah, if it gets done, it gets done. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's I'm team first. I want to go out there and win games and go on a deep playoff run. And to me, that's it. That's in the back of my head. I got what's now, what I can control on the floor is more important to me. So I'm just looking forward to getting out there, getting some good preseason games in. And if it gets done, it gets done. But if it doesn't, it doesn't matter. We go out there, have another good year, and look at it next summer.
And last one from me, as I saw you were working on a different part of the game. Also at the finals last year, you came on this side of the camera and the mic.
Yeah.
You were behind the camera in that sense. How was that experience for you?
No, it was good fun. I didn't really realize how hard and how much behind the scenes work goes into the media and preparing for the NBA games, stuff like that. I was able to sit in the camera guys where they told everyone what they have to do, what their roles are. So it's kind of cool to see it from a different perspective, and kind of just shows how difficult their job really is. So I enjoyed it. It was good fun, but hopefully I'm on the playing side next time.
So I've got a proposal for you. What about for an experiment? 10 games this season, we switch roles. They won't get the same defense, but I can knock down the corner three.
I think we could do some negotiating. We'll see.
Run some hammer action with Trey. I'll get that corner three.
We'll pick and pop with you, Lee.
All right, let's go and ask Quinn and see if he's up for it.
I'm sure he will be.
Thanks for your time. Good luck this season.
All right, thanks, Lee. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
That's great.
Thank you.
Good stuff.